Okay, sorry about this morning. For some reason my phone cut out, run out of storage, which is a pain in the backside, especially with a 16 gig iPhone. I think I'm gonna definitely get a larger phone. So I'm gonna continue with what I was saying. I mean, I got banned from Google from keyword stuffing, which I've never ever heard of before. This was back in the early days, and ever since then, I mean, I've appealed against it, and it seems to be, I don't know, they just don't really care, do they? They got so many people anyway advertising on there. What's one person can't make a difference to them. Well, anyway, so I couldn't pay to get my my website advertised to, so what I've decided that I was going to do it all naturally, so I did. And you know, I've got other ways to get my website ranked highly in Google, but you know, little things like this I didn't know about. If someone was saying to me, don't stuff your website with loads of keywords and stuff like that, I wouldn't have bothered. I would have just done a couple of keywords, but I didn't know that at the time. There's loads of things that you didn't know. I mean, I didn't know where I can go and get graphics done or banners done for cheap as chips, you know, like $5. I didn't know where to buy pictures from, so you don't get done for copywriting. I didn't know a lot of things really. There was no sort of instruction manual that comes with learning about this business. In fact, the people that are the mentor that was training me before didn't inform me on anything other than get a website up online and then put direct mail to it, which I did do, and it didn't work first time round. I thought I made a brilliant website. It was absolutely appalling. I look back at it now, and it does go with what your website looks like. If it looks fantastic, it looks good, at the same time, as long as it reads well as well, you know, you're going to end up having a lot of people wanting your stuff because they're going to think that you've done it professionally. But it's like with anything these days, isn't it? I mean, you're on the other end of the screen. They can't see what you look like. They can't see what your houses look like. So to them, you might look absolutely fantastic, you know, massive house and all this. They don't know. A website is basically your shop, and the whole world is your customer, and all you've got to do is put great information. You're selling great information, and you've got to have a good sales. So that's all you've got to do. So it's great if you can get something up there and learn it. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. And now I've realised how to drive traffic to the website. I learned from Alex Jeffries. I've learned different ways. I've learned expensive ways, but Alex Jeffries has definitely showed me a much cheaper way of driving traffic to his website. He just makes the product, and he gets his affiliates to sell the products to his customers. And to their customers, shall I say, and that's how he builds up his customer list. But definitely gonna be doing something good, you know. I've got my membership website. I'm tweaking it at the moment. All the DVDs that I've bought, over 3,870 hours worth of training material. That's how many I've done. So I'm basically going to be uploading it to a private video uploader on YouTube. I'm making the folder absolutely, you know, private. You won't be able to see it. It's going to be locked down, and the only way you're going to be able to see those videos are through my membership website. I mean, these videos will teach you how to do copywriting and everything, direct marketing, which I've been doing. I mean, a lot of it is entrepreneurs sharing their experience. But this entrepreneur that I had before, he was big. He's a big entrepreneur, and he didn't share too much information. He always kept you hanging on. And the same with one of his students, always kept you hanging on. But the videos that I've got actually tell you everything. But these are different ways that I'm learning at the moment, you know. I just must have missed that key when I was watching them, because they did mention about it, of getting that sort of traffic to those websites of what they're doing, you know. Well, anyway, that was just finishing off the conversation that I had this morning. Don't keyword stuff your website, whatever you do, because Google will just ban you from Google AdWords. And if you want to advertise with Google AdWords, that's going to be quite difficult, especially if you're banned. But make sure you keep up the good fight. Don't lose your faith in this. You know, people will just make you, I don't know, people are narrow-minded when it comes to doing something new, because everybody likes to have their say in what you do. And for years, I'm talking like 8 years now, I've had people turn around and say, you don't want to do that, you can't make money online. Yet, how are all these people, all these entrepreneurs making their money online? How are they making their millions online? Exactly. You know, you don't listen to what people say. They haven't got a clue on what this business is about. They're just going to be laughing on the other side of their face when you start making some proper money. So, you know, keep your head up. Make sure that you keep focused. Don't watch your daily crap like EastEnders or Coronation Street or even X Factor. Concentrate on getting your business off the ground. That's 7.5 hour week. That is, if you're watching all that, 7.5 hours. That's ridiculous. That much time on telly. I don't watch anything like that. As soon as I get home from work, or, you know, from an outing or anything like this, I go straight up to my office and I start ploughing away on my computer, getting things done. So the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can start making some money, and the sooner I can start helping the family and doing things that I'm supposed to be doing, not having to slave myself to make a quick buck to keep my family above water. So even though I'm the proprietor of a shop, having a salon, it's hard work. And, you know, I'm not afraid of hard work. I just prefer if I had something there to help me in the background, you know. So I won't have to worry about paying the next month's mortgage bill or anything like this. Always got to make sure that everyone's bills are paid up first before I take my own wage. Nightmare. Okay, I'm going to be signing out now, and